An old woman suddenly received a stash of drugs from a stranger. But instead of reporting it to the police, she returned the package to the gang leader. The boss was surprised. After all, the woman was already 80 years old. Then, the old lady said she wanted to join the gang and help sell the drugs. She explained that all of the boss's younger dealers were under police surveillance. But she was different. She had no criminal record, and no one would ever suspect a little old grandmother. In the end, the boss gave her 1 kilogram of drugs as a trial. The woman changed her appearance and began offering the drugs to people. But everyone was afraid of her. They thought she was working with the police. After some time, however, the old lady managed to land her first customer. Once people realized she wasn't an informant, more and more started buying from her. Some even became regulars. Before long, her entire stock was sold out. When she returned with the money, everyone was shocked. The boss paid her commission as promised, and this time gave her even more drugs. In the following days, the old woman began showing up in the hangouts where gang members usually gathered. Security there was lax, so selling became even easier. Very quickly, she became the best seller. Other members couldn't even move their product. One day, a group of rival dealers cornered her. They stole all her drugs and money, warning her never to sell in their territory again. But the old woman didn't give up. She mixed the drugs with eggs and baked small cakes. Then she invited some friends over to try them. They loved it because the cakes secretly contained drugs. That was when she started selling her special cakes. In just one morning, everything was sold out. She returned to the boss with the money. This was already her 3rd visit that week. Her sales had surpassed what other members made in an entire year. She then demanded her commission be raised to 30%. At first, the boss refused, but the old woman threatened to find another supplier. In the end, the boss agreed. As more and more people got hooked on her drug-laced cakes, the number of customers kept growing. This time, everything sold out in just 2 days. The boss gave her even more drugs. But now the old woman realized she couldn't keep working alone. So she invited the rival dealers who had robbed her to her home. At first, they didn't take her seriously, but once they tasted the cakes on the table, they realized they were made with flour and drugs. The old woman offered them a deal. If they helped sell the cakes, she would give them a 15% commission. In the end, they all agreed. Soon, people began flocking to the old woman's house to buy cakes. She even asked some of her friends to help with the baking, and that's how the old woman began making a fortune from selling cakes.